Write some names off and see the faces of women that haven't been recognized for their service. I just met someone that she said she served in the 70s and has never been recognized.
This is awesome.
Hey everybody, give all these women that served in the military a round of applause.
I'd like to applaud personally and say thank you to all the veterans, the young men, young women who have served our country and served my family. Thank you for your service and thank you for your sacrifice. I'd like to also recognize the family members, spouses, and children, and parents and grandparents, because it's a sacrifice and service for you as well.
Thank you, veterans.
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 We're at the Fowlerville Fairgrounds. In this place, every year, they end up bringing in thousands of veterans to help connect them with the resources that are available to them. So thank you to our veterans, and thank you to all the people that are providing all of the services for our veterans.
18% are connected to a federal benefit. That's where VetLife comes in. On Saturday, VetFest, the largest veteran event in Michigan, returns to the Fowlerville Fairgrounds, runs from 11 to 3, and is free for all active duty, retired, or military veteran families. And to tell us all about VetFest, we're joined by co-founder Josh Parrish and former Lion Eddie Murray. Thanks a lot for coming in this morning, gentlemen.
Thanks for having us.
So glad you're here. Now, first, Joshua, give us a little idea of why you wanted to create this organization.
Yeah, great question. So I'm an Iraq War veteran. When you leave the military, they make it sound like all of these benefits and resources are going to be readily available, nicely packaged in a little red bow for you, but that's not the case. So I think the real issue is that veterans aren't properly educated on their benefits when they leave, so it's hard for them to search out those benefits when they transition back into the civilian world. So when my wife and I sat down at our kitchen table to create VetLife, to really create the VetFest concept, we knew that in 2019 that less than 18% of Michigan veterans were connected to a benefit. We knew we had to go big. We had to be bold about what we do. So we thought, okay, why aren't veterans accessing their benefits? We need to bring the family involved, to get them involved in the process, to almost ensure that the veteran is going to not be so stubborn to go out and search for those benefits. So that's really how the VetFest concept came about.
Yeah, you know, so valuable, like you say. It's one thing to have the benefit. It's one thing to access it and get that benefit. Now, Eddie, why is it important for you to be involved in this?
Well, I'm a military brat myself. My father was a career naval officer for 25 years, so being connected to VetFest was pretty simple for me. Josh and I met through a lot of mutual friends, and got asked to attend a bunch of events for them, and then of course attending and helping out when VetFest is coming around on Saturday it's really gratifying to see the kids and the families. It's such a relaxing feeling for them. They're not pressured. I think that was a lot of the issues that the veterans have, is they just feel awkward having to ask for help. Their mentality is they don't ask for help. And so this is, it's bringing, instead of the mountain going to, you go to the mountain, we're bringing the mountain to them so they can feel relaxed, have a great day, kids have fun, a lot of games, food, entertainment, all that is all going on, but at the same time, they can actually get the resources that they need and get started with getting their benefits that they deserve.
Yeah, so Josh, I mean, Eddie mentioned some things there. I mean, there's food, there's games. Talk a bit about what the veterans can do to help maybe sign up in some of the programs there, or what you've laid out for them in that sense.
Sure. So when you go to our website, www.vetlifetoday.org, you're going to see a lot of resource tabs. One thing I'm really proud of, and anybody that's listening here today that's a military veteran or has some type of ties to the military knows what a battle buddy is. So a battle buddy is somebody that always watches your back, ensures that you're going to be safe. So we created a battle buddy donation program. So every event that VetLife offers is completely free to the veteran and their family. So we raise funds throughout the year to help pay for these events. So really supporting the mission, being a part of the Battle Buddy donation program really goes a long way. 100% of what you donate goes to the cause.
You know, Eddie, in your life and talking through veterans, I mean, you're being, involved yourself. How important is it sometimes just to listen to veterans and just to listen to what they have to say?
Oh, it's really important. I know for myself, being brought up in a military family, I became somewhat of a history buff. So, for me, I know one of the impactful veteran experiences I had was the Detroit Lions Alumni Association were asked to be a part of an honor flight. I'm not sure if you know what an honor flight is. It's an organization that brings veterans together. They put them on a flight all together, and they'll have a chaperone, for lack of better words, with every veteran. So on our flight, we had 90 veterans, we had 90 people, and you are responsible for that person all day. You have to stick to them. When they go to the bathroom, you have to walk with them and find where they're at. They want something to drink, eat, talk with them, just converse with them. You're there the whole day. And we did it out of Kalamazoo, and we flew into Washington, D.C., and you visit all of the memorials for them. And the night before was where it really hit me. They had a dinner for us to meet our veteran that we had, and I had a veteran, Larry Defoe, who was a Korean War veteran. And the whole time he kept saying, I don't know why everybody's making such a big fuss over us. And I'm going, well, you served your country. It's a thank you for what you're doing. He goes, yeah. He said, I fueled planes. I didn't do anything. And I go, well, how do you think those planes got up if you didn't do it? Right. He was downplaying his role in his service. And at our table, we had 3 World War II veterans and them telling their stories. So that's the greatest generation that has served us. And to hear their stories and what they did and where we had a guy who was from the Battle of the Bulge, and I was just fascinated with talking with him and that campaign and what happened and he said, well, I avoided this and I avoided that, and I'm thankful to be here. And their family members were there at the dinner and stuff, and it's very heartwarming to hear why they wanted to serve and what they went through. And everybody has a story with all of the campaigns that they have out there.
Yeah, incredible stories for sure. Now, Josh, tell us if people want to take part in this. It's free for veterans, certain parts of it. Tell us about the actual event coming up.
Yeah. No, I would love to. Real quick, I want to build upon what Eddie said.
Sure.
A lot of veterans that come to our events, they think it's just another event where they're going to get a refrigerator magnet or, a pen and then leave. And that's not the case. A lot of veterans struggle internally. And so being able to just talk about your experiences with other veterans is very therapeutic. Our very first Vet Fest, we had the spouse of a veteran come up to us, and she was bawling her eyes out. And she said, I think you saved my husband's life. He's an Iraq War veteran, hadn't left the house in 6 months, struggled with PTSD. This is the first time he's left the house with the kids. And so what separates Vet Life from other organizations is we do 30, 60, 90-day buddy checks, follow-ups. Happy to report that this gentleman is, working, has still with his family, being very successful in life. And so those are the success stories that I like. And so with Vet Fest, it's a completely free event. You can go on Eventbrite. We actually encourage people to go on our Eventbrite and follow us because we do more than Vet Fest throughout the year. We're a wraparound, all one-stop shop. And so it's free food. Live bands. We give away prizes every hour. So you can register on Eventbrite, or you can actually go on our website or follow us on social media at VetLife Today. So we want to make it very simple for any veteran or their spouse to register for the event.
Well, such a great event and such a great organization you started with VetLife. Josh, Eddie, thanks a lot for stopping by today.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate you telling us all about it. It's
Thank
great.
you.